How's it going, guys? It's good to see you again on our channel. It's week 5 for these meat. Oh my word. Look at these guys. This is bizarre. See all those birds perched up along our chicken run right there? I wonder if some of these birds are sensing the change in season. We never see birds like that perched along our chicken run like that. Oh, poor guys, can I spritz you? Would that be too much of a shock? Oh, y'all look so hot. It's time for another update for these guys. This will be week 5, and it looks like they're already out of water. These guys go through feed and through water like crazy. They are just continually looking like monsters. I know I say that every week, it seems like. We've been getting flies galore in our house. I think it's from when we were keeping them down in the basement and whatever, you know, and all that chicken manure and all the stuff that they lay down while they're in their bins. They're not exactly the cleanest bird, and there was a lot of flies that they drew into our house, and now we're having to deal with those. So if you guys are if you ever do meat birds and you're raising them some way in the house, that's something to keep in mind also, because it's been, what is it, 2 or 3 weeks now? I think 3 weeks that we've had them out here, and we're still dealing with the flies inside. Enough talk, let's get to weighing these guys. Oh my goodness! Wow, you're big! Holy cow! You know what I've discovered is that I really appreciate having this fish, or this fishing scale. If you guys have something like this, I imagine most people ought to have a fish and tackle box that they own, and it probably comes with a scale. At least mine did. But these are really super handy for weighing meat birds too, not just fish. I've mentioned that in our updates from our previous batch of meat birds. Something else I realized, it's really a lot handier to haul that thing rather than try to set up an electronic scale, try to balance a bucket on it. So I kind of like that they've gotten to this point. They are just insane size. You'd think at some point I'd get used to the rapid growth, wouldn't you? But right now, this one, right about the 5.5 pound mark. If you guys have an old shoelace, that's what I'm using right now. So just because it's sturdy, it won't fall apart like a piece of twine. That's what I'm using for the line to connect them to the fishing scale instead of fishing line, obviously. 5.5 pounds for this big guy. Or girl, I guess. So the 5-week point, that's pretty easy to, they're very symmetrical, these guys. They're about the 5-week point, and they're 5.5 pounds-ish, give or take. They're looking super hot. Can I have a moment of truth with you guys? You ever have days, I don't know, is it just me, is it just us, where you feel like you're just sort of on edge, crabby, kind of, grumpy, and things that you're not sure why they bother you, they do? You ever have days like that where everything just seems to bother you? That's kind of been my day today. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just this overbearing heat. They said it was supposed to be getting up into the mid to upper 90s today, I think. And that's just insane for September, you know? But maybe that's what it is. Any of you guys feel like that? Just wanted to have a moment of truth with you guys, you know? That's sort of where I'm at right now. But, you know, one thing that I'm noticing right now as I'm doing this, getting outside in creation, you know, getting some fresh air, even though it's so blasted hot out, that helps. Getting some fresh air and getting out in creation. I'm hearing some of the birds out here in the neighbor's trees, and they're all chirping away, watching these guys just eat and It looks like I need to refill their water and feed. But I don't know. Being surrounded by creation always seems to help. So 5.5 pounds for the 5-week point for our meat birds. Not too shabby. And they are, you know, I may have not, you know, put them in the best light before, or I may have been a little bit harsh on them when I was calling them lazy in previous updates. They do lay around a lot, but they don't lay around all the time. And especially when they get on a fresh piece of grass, they're plenty walking, or they're plenty active getting at the new grass. It really helps to have them on pasture, which is something that they don't get in, you know, in the meat plants. So we're happy about that. So that's it. 5 weeks old, and they're about 5.5 pounds. So they're very symmetrical right now. Seems like they're gaining anywhere from 1 pound to 1.5 pounds a week. And they're big, but they're also active enough. A lot more so than our last year's batch that we had. They were just super lazy. They laid around a lot. And we're able to keep these guys for now. We're able to keep them on fresh pieces of pasture fairly frequently. May need to be moving them again, actually.
A big toughie.
You're a big toughie? We'll be sure to keep you guys updated for our next week, week 6. So be sure to stay tuned for that. If you're just new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button before you leave if you liked what you saw, and check out some of our other videos. And we'd appreciate hearing from you if you want to leave a comment down in the comment section. Always love talking to you guys. It's really fun. We'll catch you in the next update. Take it easy.